Okay, so you're looking at buying a house and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm buying a house at the end of 2024. There's all this crazy stuff going on with real estate agents. Am I gonna have to pay my buyer's agent? I'm scared of the buyer's agreement. Those touring agreements are a scam. They are. What should I do, right? Okay, I get it. It's a scary world, but let me tell you what I think you should watch out for, because we are seeing I'm on tons of chat groups, right? And everyone's trying to figure out what to do. And I love reading chat groups. Reddit, you're my bae. And we are seeing a rebirth, and this happens every few years. So I've been in the mortgage industry for 17 years. And what's happening is there's these mortgage lenders that now are going, well, I got my real estate license, so I'm gonna be taking care of that for my clients. And you've got real estate agents saying, well, I got my mortgage license, and that way I'll charge them less commission as a real estate agent, so I'll be able to beat these other real estate agents, but they have to do the mortgage with me because I'll make the difference there. Okay, so here's what you need to know. As a consumer, does any of this benefit you? No, not from what I've seen in the industry. Would I personally ever go to a mortgage lender, real estate agent? No, never. And look, there's always someone that chimes in when I do these videos where they go, I am a mortgage lender and a real estate agent and I am excellent. You know, it's interesting. There's all these different rankings around the country where it's like the top lenders, the top real estate agents, you know, it's by city, it's by county. They're never real estate agents and lenders. And it's really simple. To be really good at one, you need to be doing one, period. I will be very clear here. If I thought this was a benefit to you, the consumer, would I get my real estate license? Yes. But do I think it's a benefit to you? No. Here's why. Look, to be a lender that can give you competitive rates and fees, close your loan fast, have no stress, fully underwrite you up front, go over all of these fees and what to expect, make sure your loan closes on time, right? Learn all the guidelines, make sure I'm up to date on guidelines and programs. I don't have any extra time. How am I supposed to go show people houses? It's impossible. Like, you cannot be a full-time lender and a real estate agent at the same time. You basically, if you're doing that, you're kind of doing a little bit of both. And to be really good at one of these, whether it's a real estate agent or a lender, you need to be dedicated completely to it. Completely. And sometimes people are like, oh, well, you know, I just don't do as many loans as you, Jennifer. You don't have to do as many loans as you. That's true, but you need to be a full-time lender to be any good. It's that simple. Part-time lenders are never good. Never, ever, never, ever. And it's for the simple fact that the way you become a good lender is you see a lot, you experience a lot, you talk to a lot of people, you know guidelines inside and out. Also, very important, you know underwriters, you know processors, you know closers. You have to be in the game, right? It's like, are you ever going to be a great tennis player if you play a couple times a month? Or are you going to be a great tennis player if you're playing every single day? Ooh, that was aggressive. 8 to 10 hours a day. You're going to be a better tennis player if you're doing it 8 to 10 hours every single day. Now, look, there is a genetic component in there, but you get where I'm going with this. And that's the thing, is that I'm already seeing in my head the advertisements, and I know they're coming, I've heard they're out there, where someone's like, I'll be your real estate agent and your lender, and you'll save. Will you? Will you? Because let's be real about it. Do part-time lenders traditionally have better rates and fees than a full-time lender? No, absolutely not. And the reason is that if it's a part-time lender, they have to pay their mortgage and their lifestyle off of a couple loans, right? 2, 1, however many they're doing. In my world, right, last month was a big month. I closed 65 loans. That's a lot, right? I have a great team, amazing team. That's what pays my life, right? So are my rates and fees going to be more competitive? Yeah, I price like Costco Whereas over here, they're pricing like Louis Vuitton, right? Or Hermes, I can't pronounce it, whatever. So now they're going, oh, well, great news. I'm going to be your lender and your real estate agent. And you're like, okay. So basically, here's what's going to happen. You're going to have someone that's not very experienced as a lender, that doesn't do much business, that charges higher rates and fees, that's going to be doing your loan. So you're disadvantaged there in two ways. Number one, someone that doesn't necessarily have, they don't have the same experience, not even necessarily. They don't have the same experience, and they may not be able to even close the loan. Like, you'd be surprised how many lenders don't know guidelines. And then two, you've got someone who's going to have higher rates and fees than if you're working with a full-time lender that does a lot of business and has good reviews and everything else. Okay, so you're paying more there. And you're like, but Jen, I'm going to save on the real estate side. Negotiate for yourself at that point. Seriously, negotiate for yourself. A lender cosplaying as a real estate agent isn't going to get you a better deal. And that's what I think is so interesting, because people go, oh, well, he'll get me into all the houses, or she'll get me into all the houses. The other real estate agents are going to hate them. They're going to be less likely to take their offer. You know why? Because there is nothing that a real estate agent dislikes more than a mortgage lender that's also a real estate agent. I'm telling you. And you may be like, wow, Jen, this is harsh. It's true. It's just like, there's real estate agents saying, oh, I'm going to get my mortgage lender license and I'm going to pair with one of these companies, because there's these scammy mortgage companies where they're like, hey, realtors, we know you're scared. So, you get your license and we'll do all the work and you'll get money. Well, guess what? Who's paying for that? You, the consumer. Once again, you're going to pay higher mortgage rates and fees. In this situation, you're paying higher mortgage rates and fees because you've got a mortgage company that's actually doing the work, and you've got your real estate agent going, I need money, 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 money. What are they contributing to the process? Nothing. And here's the thing. Great real estate agents. I know a lot of them. I don't know every great real estate agent in the America, at some point maybe, but I know a lot. Are any of them getting their mortgage license? No, they don't have time for that. Like, literally, it was funny. I was talking to one of them about this a while ago because, there's so many people pitching it. And I was like, would you ever do that, even if they're doing all the work? She's like, no way. She's like, Jennifer, if I have higher rates and fees and I am the mortgage lender as well as the real estate agent, even if I do a great job in real estate, I am going to get killed by that client. Also, I don't have time for that. Just as I was saying, like, look, I don't have time to take clients to houses to do the work that I would need to do to be a good real estate agent. They don't have the time to do what would need to be done to be a good mortgage lender. Okay? They don't have the time. And the reason is these are two different sports. You have tennis and you have, what do we want to use, guys? Pick one. Football, okay? Tennis, I think mortgage lenders are more like football players. I feel like we're like, football and tennis. They're very, very different. And for someone to say, hey, I'm going to save you money, or hey, I'm going to be a football tennis player for you. No, you're not saving anything. All you're doing is getting someone who's not super experienced in either, helping you with both. Not a good outcome. Okay, here's the other thing to consider. We have covered in this video. It's a little spicy. I don't know why. I think it's just because I get so mad when I think about, and look, this whole situation's made me mad, like a lot. And it's because I'm sitting there going, hey, can we talk about what's best for the consumer? Like, they're in this. They're the ones that have to deal with the stress and everything. And instead you have everyone being like, oh, well, we can do this, we can do that, like all to preserve how they get paid, when in fact, they probably shouldn't get paid what they're being paid to begin with. That's the thing. The mortgage lenders who are now trying to be real estate agents, it's because they can't make what they want as a lender because no one will pay them that for their service. The real estate agents that now want to add mortgage lender to it, they can't make what they want as a real estate agent, so they're adding the mortgage component, okay? When you think about both the mortgage industry and the real estate agent industry, there's so many people that join these industries that are just looking for a payday, and I'll see it in the threads where someone will be like, hey, I'm an influencer and I've been like, I want to make some money in real estate, but I don't want to show people houses. Can I just be like a part-time loan officer and make money off of my influence? And what I love about loan officers is everyone's like, no, you're a terrible person, die, don't do it, whatever. But then there's always someone that's like, oh, sure, my company and I are happy to help you. There's a lot of people that got into mortgages because they think it's an easy payday and it's a quick payday. They're happy to do 1 to 2 loans a year, charge you, the buyer, a fortune. And look, if it's a $500,000 loan and they're making 2 points, which is a lot of money off of one loan, they're making $10,000, right? It attracts a lot of people for the wrong reasons. Same thing with real estate. Everybody wants to be a real estate agent. I swear at one point everybody was, because they're like, wow, real estate agents are making 2 to 3%. These houses are $1 million. I could make $30,000. Wow. Okay. It attracts a lot of people looking for a payday fast, not necessarily people who are looking for a career. And that's why I'm saying, look, when you guys are looking for a lender, look for a legit lender where this is their full-time job, this is their career. Same thing with the real estate agent. I wouldn't mix the two because it's the people here that can't survive as a mortgage lender and can't survive as a real estate agent that are now saying, well, I'm a realtor mortgage lender. I'm a mortgage lender realtor. And it's like, can we just be done with this? Look, you either need to become competitive, good at your job, or you got to go, right? You got to go. There's way too much harmful, predatory, uneducated people in this industry, right? And look, that is why lenders and real estate agents have such a bad reputation, right? And it's because of this core right here. And it's like, don't fall for the marketing that's like, well, I'll do both because I care about you. No, they're doing both because they can't survive as one. That's the simple fact. If you're a full-time lender and you're good at your job, you do not have the ability to also be a real estate agent. And you're also not going to do that because you're educated enough on real estate to realize that a good real estate agent is going to be way better than you would ever be. Same thing with real estate. A good real estate agent does not have time to be a mortgage lender as well. And if, right, they have a client looking for a mortgage, they're not going to refer you generally to a part-time mortgage lender. A bad real estate agent would. A good real estate agent's never going to do that. They're going to want you with the best mortgage lender they can find because ultimately it will affect if you refer them back or not. So look, a little bit spicy of a video, but it's like, I'm just seeing so much come out of this from the NAR lawsuit. It's like, there's lenders training real estate agents on how to pitch clients their commission. And I'm like, why are you doing that, right? And I don't dislike real estate agents at all. I like good ones. I guess I really dislike the bad ones. But I'm like, why are we training agents how to get more money from our clients? We work for the clients, but that's the problem with the industry. They often get confused. So look, a little bit of a ranty video, but watch out for this. Crazy times, questions, comments, as always, reach out. But no, I will not be getting my real estate license anytime soon. I am very happy being a lender, and that is the best way I can help my clients is by doing a great job with their loan and making sure I do everything in my world to protect them. Thanks for watching.